Terminated.
Without objection.
As unanimous consent, we proceed to period of morning business. Senators allowed to speak for up to 10 minutes each.
Without objection.
I ask unanimous consent that the Health Committee be discharged from further consideration of SRES 241.
The clerk will report.
SRES 241, expressing support for the designation of November 16, 2011 as National Information and Referral Services Day.
Without objection, the committee is discharged and the Senate will proceed to the measure.
I further ask the resolution be agreed to, the preamble be agreed to, the motion reconsider be laid on the table. There be no intervening action or debate. Any statements related to this matter appear in the record at the appropriate place as if read.
Without objection.
As consent, we now proceed to SRES 323.
The clerk will report.
SRES 323, recognizing the 75th anniversary of the welfare program of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints and the significant impact of the welfare program in the United States and throughout the world in helping people in need.
Without objection, the Senate will proceed to the measure.
I ask unanimous consent that the resolution be agreed to, the preamble be agreed to, and the motion reconsider be laid on the table.
Without objection.
I ask unanimous consent that when the Senate completes its business day, we adjourn until 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, Wednesday, November 16th. Following the prayer and the pledge, journal proceedings be approved to date. The morning hour be deemed expired. The time for two leaders be reserved for use later in the day. Following any leader remarks, the Senate being a period of morning business for up to an hour. The senators are permitted to speak for up to 10 minutes each, with the time equally divided and controlled between two leaders or designees, with the majority controlling the first half, Republicans controlling the final half. The following morning business, the Senate resumed consideration of H.R. 2354.
Without objection.
As I indicated an hour or so ago, Mr. President, I hope we're going to be able to get some kind of agreement on the Energy and Water Appropriation Bill. We also have to consider a continuing resolution, a conference report on the first minibus we did, Department of Defense Authorization Bill. So we have a lot to do in a short period of time. Senators will be notified when votes are scheduled. If there's no further business, I ask we adjourn under the previous order.
The Senate stands adjourned until 10 a.m. tomorrow.
The Senate has gavelled out for the day. Senators confirmed 2 U.S. District Court nominees earlier today, one in Alaska and one in California. And the Senate continued work on the $129 billion spending package covering energy, water,